I'd like to welcome you all to the 25th annual flag raising ceremony at the Anoka County Fair. I'd like to start off by recognizing a few members of the audience. First, I'd like to thank the Anoka County Fair board members for their work coordinating the fair. I would like to thank the Anoka County Board of Commissioners for their continued support of our office and veterans within the county. I would like to thank Judge Tammy Frederickson, who will be our guest speaker. Judge Frederickson, along with Judge Jenny Walker Jasper, has shown great leadership in the implementation of the Anoka County Veterans Court. And finally, I'd like to thank the host post for today's event, Anoka American Legion Post 102, and members of the other posts and veterans organizations throughout Anoka County for their support today and throughout the year. At this time, I'd like to invite Jim Hayes to the stage for an opening prayer.
Please stand and uncover if you can. Bless us, O Lord, on this, the first day of the Anoka County Fair. It is our hope in the future that in the future days to come that you give us fair weather and cool and peaceful nights. Amen.
At this time, please remain standing, and we will have the national anthem sung by Miss Grace Nolet.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red-glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We are honored today to have Judge Tammy Frederickson as our guest speaker. Judge Frederickson has been a judge in the 10th Judicial District since 2006. She currently serves as a judge for the Anoka County Veterans Court. Previously, Judge Frederickson served as the Coon Rapids City Attorney from 2005 to 2006, Assistant Coon Rapids City Attorney from 1995 to 2005, and an Associate Attorney with the law firm of Morrison & Fensky in Edina from 1992 to 1995. Judge Frederickson earned her Juris Doctorate degree magna cum laude from William Mitchell College of Law in St. Paul in 1992, and her Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Minnesota in 1987. Please join me in welcoming Judge Tammy Frederickson.
Thank you. It's like I open court. Please be seated, everyone. Now, as the flag is raised on the 2014 Anoka County Fair, it's fitting to reflect on our service members and their sacrifices, as well as our own service to those returning veterans. On Veterans Day in 2012, we launched the Anoka County Veterans Court. Over the past year and a half, we've become one of the fastest growing, most successful veterans court in the state. We've graduated 3 members already, and we hope to graduate a few more in the coming months. In Veterans Court, our veterans are provided with intensive treatment and other services they need. They're held accountable for meeting their obligations to the court, society, themselves, their families, and they're required to appear in court frequently so that we can review their progress and they can be rewarded for doing well or sanctioned when they do not live up to our expectations. We use the power of the criminal justice system to require veterans to take advantage of the veterans' benefits that they earned, and which are specifically designed to meet their unique needs. Almost without exception, the veterans that we see charged with serious crimes are not engaged with the VA at that time. These veterans present with laundry lists of service-connected ailments such as traumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress, chronic pain, and permanent disabilities which lead to debilitating addictions, phobias, and isolation. In addition to a moral obligation to provide treatment to our returning veterans, Veterans Courts make our community safer by ensuring these offenders get the treatment and the therapy that they need. Anoka County Veterans Court began as the vision of one of our local assistant county attorneys. He was the first member of his family who did not enter into one of the branches of the service. Blair Bucciccone tried to enlist, but he couldn't pass his medical exam. Instead, he pursued a profession that was far less noble. He became a lawyer. Blair, through his hard work, dedication, and personal pride, developed and grew the Anoka County Veterans Court. From the beginning, Blair's supervisor, Anoka County Attorney Tony Palumbo, has enthusiastically and unequivocally supported the program. Tony provided resources we needed to develop and sustain our program, and he makes frequent appearances in court on our calendar. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the contributions of Laura Bartley, Anoka County Veteran Services Officer. I didn't realize Laura was going to be here today, but she's sitting right there. Laura, as a veteran herself, has been a key supporter of not just the Anoka County courts, but also the veterans personally and individually. We had a veteran who was homeless by choice for a period of time, and Laura arranged to have him call her 7 days a week so that we could keep track of him. We're very proud of the accomplishments of the Anoka County Veterans Court, and that success is directly related to our team members from the Anoka County Attorney's Office, Anoka County Public Defender's Office, Anoka County Community Corrections, Anoka County Veteran Services, Anoka County Sheriff's Office, the courts, the Coon Rapids City Attorney's Office, and the Veterans Administration. We've now added a mentor program, and we're excited to begin pairing our veterans with veteran mentors who can provide much needed individual support to them. Judge Jenny Walker Jasper and I frankly consider ourselves fortunate to be asked to participate in this court. In addition to performing our typical judge duties, we also get to know personally the veterans we see so frequently. We learn their struggles, their successes, and hopefully build a solid foundation on which to motivate them to modify their behavior and improve their quality of life. A recent exchange I had with one of our veterans illustrates the power of our court, as well as some of the challenges. This veteran has post-traumatic stress and related disabilities as a result of combat tours in Iraq. His criminal conduct was directly related to flashbacks and compounded by excessive drinking to numb those flashbacks. Throughout his tenure in Veterans Court, he has alternated between successes and setbacks in both sobriety and his therapy. He has served several jail sanctions as a result of those setbacks. When I saw him 2 weeks ago, my patience was running thin. And I finally asked him bluntly, what do you want to do? Why don't we just kick you out of Veterans Courts? You won't have to worry about us, and we won't have to worry about you. His eyes welled up with tears, and he said, I felt like I didn't have anybody. I was all alone in the world. I've got to get out there more, and I think Vets Court is a part of that. It gives me a connection. I need it. We've heard much recently about how the federal government has failed in its promise to our veterans. However, in Anoka County, we are delivering on that promise through the dedication and commitment of our Veterans Court team members and our community leaders that supported it. Hubert Humphreys said, "The moral test of government is how the government treats those who are in the dawn of life, the children. Those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly. Those who are in the shadow of life, the sick, the needy, and the handicapped." I would add that the moral test of government is how it treats those who sacrifice much to defend it. I want to thank you all.
At this time, we will have Jim Hayes come up to do our closing prayer.
All right. Cover.
As we depart one from the other, may God bless us and keep us. Into his gracious protection we commit ourselves. May he be near us to defend us, with us to refresh us, around us to preserve us, and before us to guide us, behind us to justify us, and above us to bless us, and keep us from all evil. Amen.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone for their attendance today at the 25th Annual Veterans Flag Raising Ceremony here at the County Fair. I hope you enjoy the day and enjoy the fair.